Hello? Where did everybody go? Hello? Where is everybody? Hello? What happened? There was so much fighting here. And then there's no one. Well, it doesn't look like the egg pawns won, I must admit. Well, tatters and pieces everywhere. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, hello everyone. Hello. Do any of you know why it's so quiet here? I was looking for other people here, but now there's no one. Maybe everything's better now? Well, I think I would have seen it in the news. Hello, Lightning Tiger, Cream, Howard, the Shower, they safe? No, they're not. They all scattered everywhere. I don't know where any of them are. But right now I'm not looking for them because at least they can fly. I'm looking for other people who can't. Do any of you know where anyone is? Not that I'm looking for anyone in particular, it's just well, there might be a few people I'm looking for in particular, but I wouldn't show favoritism. I would be interested in helping anyone I could. There's a lot of places people are going for safety. But I haven't seen everybody I know with them yet, and I'm starting to get a little worried. Does anyone know what I should do? I don't suppose so. Silent as stars. Maybe I should just go back home. I mean, my home is safe, thank you. Dynamite Cream, you should stay home for now. Well, yes, I should, but I do have a reason for staying out here.
Dying pad! Whoa, 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 whoa,
Tails,
whoa,
what
whoa.
are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing?
You can't just point guns at people and expect that to be okay.
And orange people shouldn't go into places where there have been egg ponds.
Well, there's clearly none left here. Where is everybody? I've just noticed that this camera followed me here. Hello, child. Shouldn't you be watching the chat, twins? That does not sound most polite. No, I shouldn't, because, well, that's part of why I'm out here. I really shouldn't divulge the information, though. Thank you, Station Square. Breaking news. Breaking news! The FBI, Sonic, and Gunner in pursuit of Shard and the egg ponds. As we speak, civilians are being evacuated to safe zones. Oh, well, yes, I suppose they are. But, I need to find some people first. Tails, do you know what's going on?
How's it going, Cream?
It's not going well. Where is
Oh,
everyone?
so I get it. Well, I don't even know why I'm asking since we're not friends.
Now is not the time, Tails. Where is everyone?
Everyone's gone. Everything has been cleared up in Station Square already, and everything was moving over towards Central City, which is still a little concerning, but...
Is that where everybody went? Central City?
Yeah, that's where Sonic
is
and
Station
Amy
Square
went.
safe now?
Pretty much. I decided to hang back and pick off the last egg pawns. Thanks, Locked On Target. Holy guacamole, Tails. Did Shadow teach you how to use a gun?
Oh, speaking of Shadow, have you seen him anywhere?
No. And also, Shadow doesn't teach anyone how to use a gun, so I had to take the regular basic training class.
He started teaching the twins.
That is highly concerning, but I just learned from the basic training class at GUN.
Tails, have you not seen Shadow anywhere? Nobody has.
Kind of think of it, no, which is a little concerning because he could probably help a lot with what's going on.
Well, he could certainly help on other fronts as well, but he's not here. You don't suppose he's MIA, do you?
I mean, to let you know a few secrets here, Cream, technically, there's a lot of, technicalities to do with Shadow's job as to what kind of classifications he's within at any given time when he's at work. It's... GUN, this is all kind of boring, actually.
But is he? You work with him, is he MIA?
No,
I can't believe I'm saying this.
I don't think he's technically supposed to be at work right now.
Well, technically I am supposed to be, but the cafe got destroyed.
The Chow Cafe's gone.
all the chow scattered. I don't know who
The
survived.
Chow Cafe's been destroyed!
Yes.
It's gone forever!
Turned to rubble.
The Chow Cafe is gone!
Yes, but I'm not worried about the building. I'm worried about the chow. But I can't prioritize them because at least they can fly. And they did scatter. I can only hope they made it to parks and
The
other
Chow
safe
Cafe
zones.
is gone.
Yes, the chow cafe is gone,
But that's been our hangout spot for years for the whole friend group.
How could you possibly care more about the building than the chow themselves?
And that's not what I said. It's just like it's a place that I know and it's gone, just like the upstairs of my house.
But it's just a building. The chow are living, breathing creatures with hearts of gold.
But they're all probably fine.
We don't know that, but there's nothing I can do about it. Now, please, do you have any clues on where Shadow is?
Well, look, let me just go into the GON network. I've got my phone. Just give me a sec.
I don't get a good feeling about this. Thank you, Mighty. Hey, yo, Creamtails, it's me, Mighty. We're all still hunkered down at my gym. Hope you're okay. I was able to get some to safety here until we got evac'd. But I lost contact with Ray. Have you seen him? He invited Percy here too, but I lost track of her too. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I haven't seen either of them. Oh, I do hope Ray is okay. He's a dear. He's a very good customer. And very, very generous with tips that go to the charity, of course. Oh, poor Ray. Whatever could have happened to him, he was the sweetest boy ever. Oh, I do hope he's okay. Mighty, are you sure you have no way of finding out what happened to him? And Percy, I suppose, as well, but more so Ray. No reason. Thank you, Night Fury Lover, knowing Shadow. He's not going to help until it threatens his family. That's what he did last time. But it did threaten his family. They evacuated some of the safe zones as well. Well, poor Silver, he wanted to help, but he couldn't. He's too injured.
Okay, so I've checked on everything on the network, and Shadow's at home. Officially on the system, he's at home.
But he's not at home, because his family isn't at home at all.
Well, I don't know where he is then. GON thinks he's at home. He's not at work, which means he's at home. If he's not at home, then he's left home to do something that isn't work.
But that means something bad has happened to him. This is terrible. Thank you, Mel. Thank you for the chow. It was delicious, ha-ha.
You don't have to make jokes
How
about
could
eating
you possibly
chow.
say such a
Why
thing?
would you joke about that?
That's illegal. You can't eat a chow. Tails tell them they can't eat the chow.
Well, yes, it's illegal in this state.
What do you mean in this state?
Well, I mean, technically people in Wyoming can eat chow, which is a weird legal loophole, which
We
I
must
learned
stop
about
Wyoming.
online.
Whenever we are finished with this, we must stop the people of Wyoming eating
I don't
the
think
chow.
people actually eat the chow. I think it's just legal there.
But we must change this.
It's weird because it's state law that you can't eat chow in almost every state. But it's not federal. Thanks, Thana. The place where I enjoy Amy's coffee is gone.
Yes, but we're more concerned about the chow.
Thanks, Dynamite. Rouge most likely put her family in a hiding.
That's precisely what she did, but I know exactly where they are. She won't stop texting me, telling me I still need to take care of the twins. But I keep on telling her, well, it's a bit embarrassing, to be honest.
What is embarrassing?
Well, it's nothing really. Oh, hello, Lockdown Target. Speaking of Teals, have any repairs begun on your house? There's no point until all this is done.
Well, things are pretty much wrapped up here in Station Square, but
We don't know that yet. It's only been, well, what, a couple of hours now?
I mean, there's still egg ponds attacking like 2 towns over in Central City, so
Exactly.
that's not great.
We don't know that it's all done here.
Thanks, FBI.
FBI?
We have lost the Chow Cafe and Mapburger casualties at 25%. Mapburger casualties at 25%? Who was it? Was it Sonic's dad? Was it Wendy?
Was it the staff or the customers?
Was it Dave? Dave wasn't even there. There's not even 4 people in Mapburger at any given time. How is there 25% casualties?
But since Dave is still missing, perhaps they're counting him as a casualty.
Maybe they think Dave is dead.
Is it awful that some part of me hopes he is?
No, Cream.
Good.
No.
Because I do.
Everyone stay safe, and can someone get a hold of Shadow? Sonic can't take on Short alone.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but nobody knows where he is. He's certainly not picking up his phone, and well, even Rouge can't get through to him.
Well, the only sightings there's been of Short is that he's zipping around in Central City, wrecking the place, and no one actually knows what the hell he's doing.
Hello, Thana. Death comes to everyone, Cream, but the coffee, no. You can't know. You can't just say that the child could die, but coffee's more important. You can buy coffee anywhere. Between you and me, the coffee at the cafe is not even that good.
It's not.
It's all for charity. It's not exactly the finest coffee ever.
Hey, thanks, Locked on Target. Don't worry, Cream. I'm sure the Chow are fine. They're stronger than they look.
Well, that is what I'm hoping. And I know you'll say the same thing about Shadow being stronger than maybe he looks or seems, but I cannot help but worry.
Thanks, Reynard. Damn, Kit. I go on vacation and the world is blowing up. Chaos Sonic, fetch the shotguns. We need to save people and track down Sage.
Wait a minute, Chaos Sonic.
Chaos Sonic!
That rings a bell.
We don't have to talk about him.
Wasn't it that flirtatious robot you built?
We don't have to talk about
I
him.
remember Amy telling me about that.
We, as a matter of fact, do not have to talk about him.
You know, sometimes on the internet, videos of him still go around.
We don't have to talk about him, though.
I think he still calls people pretty mama.
Talking about him is not required.
But he does, and it's very awkward.
Well, maybe that's his opinion that...
Thankfully, I've never personally encountered him.
He would probably call you a little mama or something.
Well, probably he seems to call every female a little mama. Even though I'm not a mother.
I don't think... I think it's more about I think it's more like a dirty thing about how you could be for him or whatever.
I beg your pardon, what do you mean by that?
Thank you, Mini Tails. Tails, I managed to salvage a working camera Milo installed in your room. It seems someone snuck inside your window and took your collection before the explosion.
That was probably Milo.
Milo stole my Warhammer!
I can believe that he did.
Well, he didn't steal my Necrons. They're all broken.
Perhaps he didn't like the Necrons.
I didn't find my Tau army. I guess a highly optimized Tau army does seem like irritating enough that Milo would want to get in on that. Thanks, Night Fury Lover. What about Amy? Is she trying to help Sonic or something? Unrelated, but was taking care of the twins as easy as you thought, Cream.
No, it's very, it's very simple. Yes, it's extremely easy to take care of them. They're very easy to take care of.
Yeah, I think Amy's over in Central City with Sonic, so they're just fixing stuff up there.
Yes, as I understand, I'm Cream.
Yes, you are indeed.
I'm Sweetie.
Okay.
Tails, can I tell you something?
What do you want to tell me?
The twins, they're a nightmare.
That's not exactly a secret.
No, it's awful.
Everyone already knew that.
But Tails, I think I'm going to go insane if I have to take care of them any longer.
That wouldn't be good.
That's why I'm out here looking for Shadow.
What? Just quit. Quit.
He hasn't paid me.
When? How frequently do you get paid?
On a weekly basis.
Have you not been? I thought you were been working for him for a week.
Yes. He didn't pay me.
If he's not paying you, then you definitely should quit. If he's not paid you already, then you can't wait around hoping for him to pay you.
Tails. I want the money for the labor I did do.
Well, get your mom and dad to intimidate him or something. Or
I don't think that's going to work. Especially if we can't find him.
Cream, are you looking for Shadow so you can get your money for looking after the twins and bug out?
No, it's not it at all. I just was hoping I'd get paid for my time at all. And besides, we need to know where he is so we can help. It's
Oh, hey!
purpose.
Oh, thanks. Tails' special admirer, Tina. Oh, that was me. It's in my tailsy shrine now. I believe you. I believe that you broke into my house. I believe you. I'm moving on.
Tuxedo Turles!
Tuxedo Turles!
Tuxedo!
Cream, it's not safe here. Find shelter. Oh, that was actually kind of helpful. That wasn't that creepy or anything.
But I can't until I need to find Shadow. He owes me a lot of money.
Well, what? How much? What was the hourly rate you agreed?
I don't want to disclose it, but I need every penny I can get now to help rebuild the cafe.
Okay, that is, yeah. Thanks, Thana. You don't understand. We process 1,510,300 spirits per day per world. The paperwork. Amy's coffee was divine in the face of such a workload. No!
But it was very mid-thing coffee. It was not anything special. People don't go to the Chow Cafe for the coffee. They come for the homemade cakes and the cuddles of the Chow.
Thana, do you want to try some really, actually good coffee? Because they've got that in Station Square if you want some.
Well, they did.
There is still coffee places.
Thank you, child. Did you forget you offered to work for free? No, I did not forget, but the thing is that
Why would you offer to work for free?
No reason. The thing is that I can't now because I need money for rebuilding the cafe, and every little will help.
Chad's got plenty of money, asking for a charitable donation.
Well, I was also hoping to do that, but I don't know where he is. I was hoping he could also help with everything that's going on here. But nobody knows where he is.
Yeah. Well, we're all caught up with that, so.
So you have no idea where
I have no idea where Shadow is.
I don't want to sound callous, but I really do need the money for the cafe.
No,
it's not for selfish reasons.
No, it's okay to be practical about that.
It's for charity, for the Chow.
Thanks, Mighty. Sorry to hear about the cafe. It really was a sweet hangout spot, pun intended. Anyway, if I see any Chow, I will try to round them up, too.
Thank you, Mighty. Thank you.
Just stay together until evac buses swing by, or stop here to shelter. Worry about finding Shadow later. That guy can fend for himself.
Well, yes, he can, Mighty, but I'm afraid he... Well, perhaps it will wait. It's just if he... Well... Never mind. Thank you, Tuxedo. Turles Cream. I'll help with the money, just find shelter. I don't...
Yeah, he's a lot nicer when he puts a tuxedo on.
Do you think that made a difference?
Maybe,
is that why he's being gentlemanlike?
Maybe he, code switches when he puts on a tuxedo.
How do we know Tuxedo Turles is even the same person?
What if Cece and Tuxedo are part of the Turles family?
Goodness gracious, I never considered such a thing.
Thanks, Eclipse. By the way, Cream, I think you dodged a bullet by not going to Blaze's wedding. It was terrible, and you wouldn't have liked any of the traditions. First, you had to drink seawater. Second, Charmy was there and put laxatives in everyone's drink. 3, you had to gut a fish and do a koala race. No, you had to bet on the koala race.
This is a very strange wedding indeed. Perhaps it is best I did not go.
Still would have been better than dealing with Shadow's kids.
I understand from Amy that things did not end so well.
I still wouldn't pick Shadow's kids over it.
Nor would I. Thank you, Lightning Tiger. Vendors for the cafe destroys more egg bots. Wait, where are they?
They must be in Central City. Everything's moved over there.
Well, I suppose it would be too dangerous for me to go there. Well, I suppose I will follow to Mighty's gym if that's the safe place to go. If you would escort me there, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll take you there, Cream.
Thank you. You're being very gentlemanlike.
I'm just gonna... Oh, thanks, Thana. Chow tended to avoid me due to my realm's mana. Well, okay, well, I'm gonna go help Cream go be safe. I'll shoot any egg pods left. Oh my god!
It never ends! Sonic, I'm sick of this!
Yeah, me too.
I feel like we're doing this every month!
I know! It feels like we're doing this every month. Hey, you have no idea what this is like for me. I went to Blaze's dimension. It has been even more frequent for me.
Yeah, I know! Because you spent
Because she needed my help with stuff. Whatever.
Whatever! Why do you have to be like this? This whole I'm too cool to care thing!
I'm not too cool to... Where is this coming from?
You act like you're too cool to care, but it doesn't matter anyway!
What is this?
It's not! It's fine! I'm just a little stressed right now because I haven't even slept!
Fighting egg pawns isn't stressful. We talk about how that's not stressful.
I guess it's another thing you don't care about, huh?
What are we talking about?
It doesn't matter! It doesn't matter! There's a camera on us, let's just stop!
Thanks, Nick Williams. Does it feel like deja vu? Me on a metal dragon shooting egg pawns in the sky, you and Amy taking on egg pawns on the ground?
Yes, it does! And that's the whole problem!
It's extreme deja vu.
Can't these bad guys at least get a little original?
Look, I don't know why egg pawns are like the default, but I'm gonna see about fixing this whole egg pawns every single
How
week
are we gonna
situation.
do that? They keep on coming back for more! Look at them!
I know, we need to, like, do law stuff against Eggman's
Law
stupid island.
stuff?
Like, law stuff on...
What is law stuff?
I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what law stuff would be, but somebody needs to do some, like, legal stuff with Eggman, because these are all his robots.
Yeah, I know, but
They
he's
get
not
pumped out
actually
of
the one
fac-
doing this!
But they get pumped out of factories on RoboStan.
I know they do!
Also, we need to find where Milo is.
Well, I don't even know where to start!
Thanks, Thana. Amy, I'll miss your coffee. The cafe is gone.
Wait, what?
They destroyed the cafe. How...
These jerks! That's my whole job!
Wait a second, Amy. If there's no cafe, then what are you the manager of?
Nothing!
Thanks, Lightning Tiger. Rose Queen kicking your crash out mode again. Sorry for this, but Dexter.
I hate you!
Don't hate him. He's trying to help.
He's being a jerk! Like
Thanks.
everybody's being a jerk!
Thanks, Anonymous. Great, the power's out. 5 bloody egg pawns. I'm going to the site of attack. Time to throw some EMP grenades. If this doesn't work, I'll roast their circus with all my staff. Charge.
Please, there's somebody doing the right thing!
Well, yeah, exactly. So there's good people helping out with this stupid routine thing of egg pawns everywhere.
How do we even stop this being... every few weeks?
That, I am going to address that, because I feel like this wasn't a problem when I was away with the whole snake thing.
No, it wasn't! It's like it followed you!
I am going to address this. I am going to figure
By
out
doing
the egg...
what? Me hanging out with Percy?
Well, no, because that would, like, fix the egg pawn thing.
Yeah, no kidding!
What's your problem?
There's no problem!
Okay, so...
Except you don't maybe the fact your stupid sister stole my stupid boyfriend, and now you stupid icons destroyed the cafe where I did my stupid job!
I apologized for Sonia, but it's not like she's me. What am I supposed to do? I said, I'm sorry that happened, and...
You didn't even try and stop her!
Why would you want someone who doesn't want to stay?
You know, it doesn't matter! The point is you didn't even try!
If they want to leave, let them go.
Yeah, maybe you should just let people go!
Thanks, Locked On Target. Fighting egg pawns for 24 hours straight. You guys have ridiculous stamina. Kudos.
We're just used to it at this point!
There's been some power naps here and there, but... Thanks, James D. Morris. Was the cafe under an insurance policy in
You
case?
can't get insurance! It's in Twitter!
Insurance doesn't it doesn't exist. There's no Station Square insurance. Not ever since Chaos. And that was like 10 years ago, so. Thanks, Tuxedo Perlas. Can you relax? I'll help you two out with the egg pawns.
I can't relax! They're attacking everything! They destroyed my cafe!
Thanks, Reynard. See Sonic, no flirting with Amy. Sonic, I'll help you sue Doc.
If you're talking about suing Dr. Eggman, we can't do that! He didn't do this!
Yeah, well, we'll sue him for not having the right, like, stuff with his robots to stop people just stealing them and attacking people with them.
You know how this actually happened? You want to know how this actually happened?
Well, how did it actually happen?
I'll
If you
tell
know.
you. Read this first. Thanks, Murray. But isn't the blue blur? Wow, Amy, you're so strong. You
yelling is
Ned!
talking.
Thank you!
I'm allowed
This
to yell.
happened because of the whole siege thing. Because Tails stuffed her in a computer, and then he left it unattended, and his psychotic little brother let out!
Well, if we're gonna, like, go down the rabbit hole for who to blame, then you could blame Blaze for getting married. He wouldn't have left if not for that.
I'm not gonna blame someone for having a wedding. That's at least happy.
Tails didn't try and kill anybody.
The only reason Tails is making dumb decisions is because he misses you, because you're never there for him.
I'm there for Tails.
You never are.
I'm staying in Station Square to be there for Tails.
Oh, what a great sacrifice you're making.
Well, why would... Okay, what reason do I have to stay in the city except for Tails?
I don't know, I guess you... Stuffing your tongue down Percy's face? I guess that?
What's your problem with that?
What's your problem?
You just don't want me to, like, know anybody or have any fun? What is that?
Why is that even fun to you?
Thanks, Lord Phantom. Why is there a war? I was moments away from completing a job, weeks in the work, and now this? Now I must reset after fixing this?
I know! Why is there? It's all because someone won't spend any time with Tails, and Tails is the one who has to solve these problems, but he can't because he has nobody there for him.
I
and
spent
don't
time
count.
with Tails!
No, you don't! He was crying about it yesterday!
Tails? I've tried with Tails. His problems with, like, Cream and his parents, I can't fix those for him.
I tried! He doesn't want me, he wants you!
Thanks, Dana. Amy 1 meter to the left to avoid laser in 3, 2.
I think the dragon took care of that thing!
Thanks, Nick Williams. Matt Berger is also gone, so Sonic doesn't have a job either. Actually, it's kind of weird. The franchise thing, they can actually rebuild Matt Berger easily because it's all made out of garbage.
Yo, the cafe! Can't be!
Thanks, Ryax. I'm here now. I had to stop my Heartless first, but now I can help to the Egg Ponds and Right Grade.
Thank you!
Thanks, Charles. I have informed the boss of the situation with Milo and Sage. Even charged the Egg Ponds running amok. He's very angry. I blame Tails for all of this. It's not Tails' fault!
No!
Milo's the one who did it!
It's your fault for leaving Tails alone! He's the one who usually takes care of this stuff, and you just weren't there for him!
So Tails didn't do anything wrong, which is my fault that how is it my fault that Tails didn't do anything wrong, and then Milo did something terrible because Tails didn't do anything wrong, and that's my fault?
You're supposed to be there for him! You're supposed to love him! You're supposed to care!
What are you talking about?
You're supposed to care about Tails!
And I do! Where is this coming from?
It's the fact that you just don't!
You're doing a lot of judging for someone who doesn't actually see most of the time I spend with Tails.
He was the one who was upset about it yesterday!
Tails is going through a lot of stuff, and I've been trying to help him with it. It's the reason I'm still living in Station Square when I don't even wanna.
Where do you even want to be?
I don't know.
What do you even want?
What do you want? Why are you yelling at me about the way I live my life?
You don't live your life, you just make it up one step at a time!
That is life!
No, it's not! You're supposed to have a plan!
Nobody has a crystal ball, Amy!
You're supposed to be there for people, Sonic!
No one has a crystal ball, Amy!
You can't just say stupid expressions and expect to make things better, it doesn't!
Everybody is making it up as they go along. That's life!
They're not! I have a plan!
Is your plan to yell at me about how I'm doing my life wrong?
You don't do life, you live it!
Okay, whatever. You know,
But I guess it's all just too cash anyway. It's too cash to bother.
what are you so angry about?
I'm not angry, I'm upset.
If you're not angry, why are you angrily yelling at me?
I'm not yelling.
Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Amy, are you replacing yourself with Tails?
No, I'm not. Tails was the one upset yesterday. I'm fine. I'm just a little upset.
Of course Tails is upset. His parents are going through, like, a ton of stuff. His brother stole everything and wrecked their house. Oh, and his house is wrecked.
You're supposed to be there for people you care about when they're upset.
I'm fighting Egg Ponds today. Sorry,
Well,
I
you
left
were
Tails
yesterday.
behind to fight Egg Ponds in Station Square, which he said he wanted to do.
No, he didn't find you on Tuesday.
Because I went to go fight Egg
No,
Ponds.
you didn't. On Tuesday we were playing a game and you were nowhere to be found.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mistook Tuesday and Wednesday. Why do you need to know every single second of my life?
I don't. Tails dies!
Tails doesn't need to know every second of my life either!
You're the one saying he needs to be taken care of right now!
Am I not allowed to have a life outside of just being around for
I'm
you and
sorry
Tails?
that a life only includes sticking your tongue down a stupid girl's throat!
Oh, so that's what this is about. You don't like anybody having anything because Dexter dumped you.
Is
that it?
not what I said! I didn't read that stupid thing!
Thanks, Mighty the Armadillo. Amy, Sonic, keep a heads up for Percy and Ray. They were headed here, but they've not arrived. Tails and Cream have not seen him either. I will go looking once I get the all clear from the evac squads. And if you see Milo, give him a good kick in the head for this mess. First of all, I'll make him stop whatever he's doing with the egg.
Mighty, no offense! Nobody cares what happens to Percy!
You know, Amy, you could just say I. When you're making that sentence, you could just say I.
Why did you ask Tails how he feels about her?
It's not exactly Tails' business that much.
You should have heard him yesterday!
What does it matter to Tails?
Well, he hates her like everybody does!
Okay, is Tails the one going out with her?
He's your friend! You're supposed to care what your friends think!
Tails isn't friend, he's family.
Well, you're supposed to care more what they think!
Amy, not all families are like yours where you just are in each other's business and telling each other what to do. Thanks, Lost Shadow
Maybe
Lord.
you're just jealous because my family at least loves me!
Why are you yelling at me about my life? It sounds like you're jealous of me.
Nobody's jealous of you! You don't have anybody!
Thanks. Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Amy, are you replacing yourself with Tails?
You already read that!
Maybe I need to say it again for you.
Maybe you need to actually care what Tails feels!
Since when do I not?
He doesn't think you do!
Well, if he doesn't, then I don't know how I can show him.
I've been caught completely by surprise from this unprovoked attack. I'm trying to save License Station Square Hospital from this attack. So I don't know what happens this time. This time, I'll thank you for taking care of people. That's what they will see. And this time, we're not exactly sure.
It's Tails' little brother.
We think. We don't actually know.
Who else could it be? Thanks, Tails Android. Here I come, Sonic. We prepare to fly high. Buzz, Eggman Enterprises, Buzz, Blue Balls, we fire arm cannon shot nearby.
I don't think that thing's very helpful.
No, thanks, Mari. Sonic, Amy's just looking out for you.
Yes, I am.
No, she's not. She's yelling at me, telling that I'm living my life wrong.
Because you are.
It's not even your business.
I guess because you don't have any real friends.
Since when?
Oh, you chose not to.
Maybe since I came back after saving the world for 5 years and no one cared.
All you care about is being praised. Everybody thinks you're never enough.
No one thanked me. I got back home and hardly anyone was even there.
I thanked you. Tails thanked you. When will it ever be enough for your massive ego?
Maybe it wasn't about being thanked. Maybe it was about the fact that nobody even wanted me in their lives anymore.
I did.
No, you didn't. You specifically didn't.
I told you I did.
Thanks, Tuxedo Turles. Guys fight egg pawns, not each other.
That's what we were doing.
Thanks, Rewarding Cheese. Life is a journey. Can't plan for every step of it.
Yes,
exactly.
you can.
No, you can't. What, did you have a plan for your job being burnt down by egg pawns?
I do now. It's raising funds.
Well, you made that up right now, which is exactly what everyone's doing. We're all just going through life, taking it as it comes.
But why are you so unhappy?
Because I've been taking a lot of crap as it comes.
Is crap to you just not being praised 24/7?
Maybe crap to me is no one wanting me around. No one noticed when I left.
Yes, they did. I did.
I tried talking to everybody about the fact that I was leaving. For a completely different dimension. You want to talk about Tails? Tails wouldn't even listen to me when I tried to talk to him. Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Amy, why do you dislike Percy? It's almost like you're jealous of her for some reason. If not, like you have feelings for him.
Is this it? Not
Whatever.
I don't. And I'm not jealous. Nobody likes her because she's rude and obnoxious.
Thanks, Nick. You're in the middle of a war, so Mom and Dad stop fighting? Yeah, no. Amy's just can't let anything go right now, apparently. Amy, what's the matter?
The cafe got destroyed and you're asking what the matter is?
You're not even talking about that. You're telling me that I'm an asshole and I live my life
I
incorrectly.
can see that!
Oh, so you just say the word to get the vibe. Okay.
I don't use that word!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being too, like, not pretty enough with my language for you.
Maybe you're not!
Too bad.
Why are you such a jerk now?
You're the one yelling at me, telling me that I'm a terrible brother and that I'm living my life wrong.
I didn't say
and the
that!
girl I'm going out with is somebody everyone hates.
They do!
And you're telling me I have no real friends.
Now you treat them like this!
Well, Amy, I don't think you and I are friends, because right now all you're doing is being mean to me. Really, really mean.
I'm being mean to you?
Thanks, Dana. I have Dexter now. Sounds like rejection to me.
What does that even mean?
Maybe that's something my sister said. I don't know. Is this about my sister?
Well, nobody likes her either!
Are you yelling at me because you can't yell at her?
No, I yelled at her as well!
Thanks, Shatter Time. Amy, pipe down and stop playing Sonic.
I'm not!
Yes, you are. You're yelling at me about stuff that you're not happy with your life. It's your life.
Such a bad friend!
Look who's talking. Thanks, Dynamite. Sonic never laid his hands on us, unlike you, Rose.
I didn't do anything to you!
I'm such a terrible friend that I told the cops who wanted to arrest you for trashing Station Square, like for like 5 miles around, that they couldn't because I was protecting you. A terrible friend, only a terrible friend would do that. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. Good news, I managed to find the missing Chow and brought them to the shelter with Cream. So glad they are safe. Thank you for distracting the egg bots, Amy.
You're welcome!
Thanks, Ryax. You two stop arguing and start saving the day. I'm trying to.
Thanks, Dana. I was quoting Amy when you're at your lowest? I don't remember seeing that. Thank you, Locked on Target. Here's a small fund to help the cafe, Amy. Thank you, you're very sweet. Sonic saves the world all the time. Maybe you should not be allowed to live a little time just now with Percy. She said Teals and Amy are bad friends to you. Yeah! She said a bunch of stuff.
Well, maybe she's half right about that.
The only thing she ever wants to do is make out with you. She's not even good at it.
So is this just because you don't want me to be happy?
Why would you be happy with her?
Maybe I just want to have a little fun with somebody who actually likes me, because it feels like no one does.
Well, she doesn't like anybody in your life.
And nobody in my
She
life
doesn't
seems to
care about
like
you
me.
for who you are.
Who does?
Well, nobody if you're gonna act like this.
Great, thanks for just confirming that no one likes the real me.
Maybe because you're being such a jerk.
I'm not a jerk. Who started this? You're yelling at me. You're yelling at me about the way I live my
You're
life.
yelling at me.
You started it! Thanks, Eclipse. Amy, get over yourself. Why can't you be happy for Sonic now that he's with someone else?
Everybody hates her!
Percy was right the other day when she called you both out and Tails out on being bad friends to Sonic just because he's focusing on himself, which is good. Which is good for him. There.
You're focusing on a trashy bandicoot!
So now you're just insulting the people I spend time with.
Yes, I am!
Does that seem like kind of like super classy to you?
Do bandicoots seem classy to you?
Well, now you're generalizing about an entire group of people.
Everybody knows about bandicoots!
Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Can you just admit that you have feelings for Sonic? Feelings of... What even are these emotions? Thanks, Shattered Time. Percy is not the problem. You are, Amy?
How could Percy not be the problem when everybody hates her?
How are you and Tails everybody?
Mr. and Mrs. Prowler hate her as well!
Mr. and Mrs. Prower are going insane right now.
Yeah, probably because they deal with her!
Maybe they don't like seeing other people happy either, just like you.
But if you're so happy, why are you so miserable?
Because apparently, you just need to make me miserable.
So it's all my fault. Nice.
Yeah, actually right now it is. Because right now I can be focused on what I'm doing, except I can't because you're here telling me that everything's wrong with me.
Well, why don't we just split up? I'll be fine on my own.
Thanks, Locked on Target. Sonic, would you rather have all your friends and not Percy, or have Percy and not your friends? You could break your friend
That's
group.
what I'm trying to say, Hey, thank you for putting
Which
it in words!
friends? I don't know if I have any friends.
So you pick her.
Well, if it's friends, if it's about friends, I don't know if I have any of those.
So you pick her.
Sure, why not?
I think you should go.
Amy, I'm gonna give you one last chance here because
Oh, wow, thank you for the last chance I didn't need.
I think we are friends. So I'm giving you a chance here. What's the matter? If you want to talk to somebody about something,
Thanks, sir.
I'm here.
Sonic, I would like you to know I still view you as an honorable person. As far as you can tell, Blaze still views you as a good friend. Well, good for her.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell.
At least Blaze doesn't want me to be unhappy. Thanks, reward
I
cheese.
don't!
Amy, you need to listen to Sonic instead of hearing what he's saying but not taking in his words.
What does that even mean?
It means stop just like making stuff up about what I'm saying and listen to what I'm saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
Thanks, Dedrum. Amy, whether or not Sonic's relationship goes to hell, you don't have the right to decide for him. Sonic, for all intents and purposes, is going through his first real relationship.
This is not a real relationship, and I quote, it's cash.
Okay, so you're jealous of that? What?
Nobody is jealous of cash.
Then what's the matter with it? If you don't even want what I have,
Nobody likes her. You're supposed to be there for your friends. You're supposed to be there for Tails.
I am there for Tails.
Thank you, Lost Shell. We're both need couple counseling. We're not a couple. Thank you, Mari. Sonic, you're being stubborn. Yes, I know he is.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Now just go away.
Amy, what's the matter? What is the problem?
I have explained to you the problem.
No. You haven't talked about the real problem.
What do you think it is?
The real problem is you don't want anyone to be happy.
I never said that.
You can't stand the fact that I'm happy.
Maybe you just want me to be miserable.
Amy, I can't fix the fact that you're unhappy. And apparently no one can.
And apparently nobody can make you happy. Not even Miss Cash.
Amy, I can't help the fact that maybe you think it's like easy and safe for you to say like nobody cares about you and no one could like you and no one could like ever be attracted to you, but it's not the truth. You know, I thought like a few months ago, I thought I wanted to like be with you, and you're making me question if I might just be crazy, apparently, because here you are, you won't take a chance on anything. Like, you decided, all right, you know, I'm just gonna plan for everything. I'm gonna date down with Dexter here, and, well, apparently, going for someone who's, like, way out of your league, below you, doesn't mean that it's gonna work out anyway. So, you have to put yourself out there, Amy. Life doesn't have guarantees. If you don't take any risks, you don't get anything.
I'm gonna take a risk and go.
So am I. Well, here I am, looking for Shadow again. You know, if you're nearby and you can still hear me, you probably know that you can't hide for long. As a matter of fact, I think your personal best so far in the last 2 days is about... calculating. 20 minutes. You managed to hide for 20 minutes. Okay, let's see if you can top your best. What the? What? What the fuck?
Welcome to hell. You're Resident 2.
You!
If you're trying to swear, I already went through the entire dictionary.
You! I can't believe I found you here.
I can't believe you found me here either.
It's you.
I thought I was gonna be here alone.
You!
I thought I was probably gonna die.
You! I have been looking for you for 2 days.
I assumed.
I have been looking for you with a robot built like a fucking brick shithouse, trying to track me down like the fucking Terminator.
So I understand.
Listen here, Milo.
Would you care for a Dr. Pepper?
What the fuck? No.
We're gonna be here for a while.
I won't. That thing is going to find me. Unless you turn it off.
I can't.
Bullshit. Turn off the robot.
Do you think I want this? Oh, hey, look, stream. Hey.
Thank
Greetings.
you, Reynard. Milo, where's Sage?
I don't know.
Like hell you don't. Turn off the robot trying to kill me.
Don't you think I would if I could? You're probably gonna kill me if I don't. If I had a way, I'd do it right now.
Then why aren't you doing it?
I'm gonna see this a little slower for you. I can not.
Without further context, I'm not going to believe you.
Just sit down. Let me get a Dr. Pip.
What the? Thank you, Tuxedo Turles. Overlord Milo, did you lose control over Shard?
I believe I never had any control over him after all.
What? Thank you, Dark Spyro. Milo, this is your fault. Why did you rebuild Shard in the first place?
Well, I had my reasons. I thought it was pretty cool.
You thought it would be cool.
Listen, I can
You
explain.
thought that walking bomb would be cool.
Yes, I did. It was going to be if I had control of it, but I don't. Things
Thank
didn't
you.
go to plan.
Thank you, Dominic. So you're the one who got the computer.
Well, I did for a time.
Milo,
Yes, Shadow.
you're going to explain an exact play-by-play for what you did on Tuesday.
Well, Shard kind of went crazy to say he linked back up to the Ignet.
What is crazy? Describe crazy.
He destroyed everything in my house until I went flying out the window, destroying the wall.
Thank you, Thana. Looks at Milo's hourglass. Start talking, Pop.
I don't like being called pup.
Thank you, Lost Shadow Lord. Why is Shard after you, Shadow, and not Sonic?
That's something I can't understand.
Thank you, Dedrim. Shadow Milo overestimated his own abilities. This has backfired massively, and he has no way of going back on this. We're looking at a full-on Metal Overlord situation all over again. This thing's
Yes,
a
we are.
smaller target. It's worse in a lot of ways.
It's getting worse all the time. I can
Thank
see the
you,
news from here.
Dominic. The other thing is, why is Shard after you, Shadow?
I
A good
don't
question.
know why he wants
The
to
robot
kill
has
me.
been chasing me for 2 days.
But listen, I think I know what happened.
What?
See, she conned me.
Where is Sage?
I don't know.
What happened with Sage? She was in a box.
Well, listen, I got to deal with her.
Explain Tuesday in detail, Milo. You're not doing as I say. Thank you, Lightning Tiger. Too bad, Crap Pup. Now talk.
I don't appreciate being called crap pup either.
Talk, Crap Pup.
I need another Dr. Pepper for this.
Dr. Pepper won't save you. Milo. 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 Milo! Thank you, Mighty the Armadillo. Ray enjoyed sodas, and now Milo is bunkered up, drinking one himself. That little snot-nosed jerk you already knew Shard was a problem before when he attacked with Sage, and you let him get online now. What the hell, man? This isn't a man. As much as it seems like a dwarf man, some miniature, gross man thing. Stop drinking Dr. Pepper and answer me. What happened on Tuesday? What happened with Sage? How did she go from box to destroying
Well, it
everything
didn't
with
all
the...
happen on Tuesday. That's why you're getting ahead of yourself. It was a process, and the time my brother was away,
Explain your process,
I
Milo.
went to go and see the computer. I knew where he had it. I knew the passcodes because of my bugging devices.
I see.
I logged on. I started chatting to C through her AI on the computer. I
see.
plugged it into a monitor so I could see what she was trying to say.
Good for you.
It was extremely good for me. Or so I thought.
And what did you ascertain?
I cut a deal with her. I said if she helped me get access to the eggnet, I'd build her body.
What did you want the Eggnet for again? Oh, right, nukes.
Well, really making Shard work, but that was a secondary thing.
I see. For your cool robot.
I couldn't make the robot work without the eggnet codes. So she agreed if I built her a body first, which I did. It was a beautiful robot body, sleek design, the best thing I've ever built.
I don't care about the robot body you made, Sage, unless it's relevant to my situation.
It is relevant, because you think that she'd be happy with that. I gave her the one thing she said she wanted, which is why I was so confused when the moment I got the codes, well, Shard went crazy.
Thank you, Dedrim. Something to keep in mind, you're fighting a machine that fights primarily using Sonic's combat data. With the hindsight to know his flaws, this might be more cerebral in solution than physical.
I agree, but there's nothing I can do about it. The thing is a tank. I designed it to be. It's every epic thing I ever imagined. It's all turned against me.
Well, right
All
now,
because
it's
of
trying to kill
Siege.
me.
Shadow, don't you see? This
I
is
see
all
now.
Siege. But I can't understand is why she's doing this.
I understand.
I gave her everything she said she wanted. She turned on me the moment she could.
Because Sage is clearly the kind of person who would stay in my head for weeks. And then, the moment she leaves me with no other option than to put her in that stupid box, the first thing she does is send a robot after me to kill me.
I suppose that would make sense. But why would she have such a vendetta? I gave her an amazing robot body she could fight with herself.
This isn't about you, it's about me.
No, but I'm saying she could fight her own battle.
How good was the robot body?
Exceptional! That's my whole point! It may be the greatest robot ever built!
Where did her robot body go?
I don't know!
I presume that you're severely overestimating the quality of your own work, by the way.
I don't have to let you stay here, you know.
Oh, stay here and what is this? Your little hideaway?
Yes, it is!
In an abandoned building.
It's a very good bunker. Nobody's killed me yet!
How did you get to Central City?
That's
You're
for me
5.
to know. That's for me to know. You never find out.
It matters not, Milo. I'm going to have your help today. You are going to tell me what I can do regards this robot situation. Thank you, Child of the Moon. You put her in Shard, didn't you, brat?
Why would I do that? That's not what she wanted. The whole way this worked was by giving her what she said she wanted in exchange for what I wanted. It was supposed to be a good arrangement. She has a beautiful, sleek robot design. Not the tank I built for Shard. I gave her what she wanted, not what I wanted to build.
Thank you, Dominic. Wild idea, but you need to team up with Sonic.
Well, maybe we do, but Sonic is not here. In fact, I don't even know where he is.
Look, it's Sonic.
You have
Hey,
a critical
Milo.
time. You waiting around a corner or something?
Great, it's you. Milo? I've been looking everywhere for you. Now turn off the robots.
I can't. Shadow, explain to him.
He can't turn off the robots. Sage is behind all of this. She's trying to kill me because I imprisoned her in Tails' box.
He assumes we don't actually know that. Listen, Sonic, this isn't my fault. The moment the Eggnet codes... Well, the moment Shard had access to them, Sage abused it. She's the one doing this, not me. I was gonna make a world domination plan. She just went in all guns blazing.
Okay, no more world domination, Milo.
Well, apparently not.
Yeah, apparently forever,
Now,
actually.
excuse me, I have a lot of letters to read. If you don't mind, boys, I will read them.
Someone needs to, discipline you or something.
They weren't because Mother went away.
So this is Walt's fault.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Last Shadow Lord. Have you considered that Shard just hits you? That is a possibility. Thank you, Professor Neo. Another excellent robot. There must be an explanation for my little sister to act in such a manner. That's what I'm wondering. I gave her everything she wanted. Your precious little sister isn't even your little sister anymore.
Wait, what?
I gave her the robot body she wanted and she betrayed me.
She's using Shard to try and kill me.
Remotely, I don't even know how. Her body shouldn't have the ability to.
Well, did she, like, give you some blueprints or something? She snuck something in, or?
No, it's my own design. Whether it's Tails having messed around feeling abandoned after being separated, or worse, corruption, I do not know. But I'm very concerned. No one is as concerned as I am, Professor. Thank you, Rewarding Cheese. Could Shard have uploaded plans for Eggman was working on? No.
You said he got connected to the Eggnet, and that's when everything went awry. You also reused components of that robot.
My family and I are big fans of Dr. Robotnik. This is not his style. This is Siege's style. Attacking random cities? Siege! This has Siege's fingerprints all over it. You have to admit that.
Indeed.
Both of you guys have to admit that.
Okay, that does sound like something Sage would do.
Haven't you noticed this is a repeat of everything Sage did? This is Sage's work, and you have to stop her.
Yeah, the deja vu's been pretty strong.
This is Sage.
Thank you,
She's
Minty
evil.
Tails. She may want revenge on Tails for trapping her even after I promised she'll be fine. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Dedrim. Milo, get to the point. How do we solve this? You have two of the strongest beings on the planet at your disposal.
You have to find Sage and destroy her. She's in a robot body. It'll be easy.
So, destroying Sage's robot body will fix this?
Look, Sonic, Shadow. Let me just go get my phone. I'm gonna show you the pictures of my amazing robot design.
That's actually good. Yes. That way I can find her. Thank you, Thana. Milo, have you ever heard of Courtney Gears?
No, I have not. Check out the pictures.
Impressive work.
I told you, the sleekest robot you've ever seen.
Okay, well...
Sonic, you have to admit it's impressive.
I don't... Okay, sure, I guess you did a good job. Whatever. But
I built it not only to the sleekest design possible, sparing no expense, but I built it exactly to her specifications, and this is how she thanks me.
well, I'm gonna be honest, Milo. I would be pretty upset if I was you. I'm not even gonna lie.
Exactly. Now
How
my
did
own
you get
cool
to Central...
robot has been turned against me. Do you have any idea how much money I put into this? How much crypto I had to mine to earn this?
You are buying robot materials with crypto?
Yes.
It's a thing with hobbyist robot builders, Sonic.
And yes, technically I used my brother's computer, but I was the one investing in the right things.
You use Tails's, like, tens of thousands of dollars of equipment?
He didn't notice I was siphoning it.
I feel like that's not entirely your own steam.
I still built the robot.
Thank you, Dynamite. This sounds like a big problem. What say you, boys?
You two need to go and look for Siege.
And I will, but first I will be polite and answer these people's questions.
I can read them, Shadow.
Thank you, Dark Spyro. Sonic Shark got some upgrades. He buff. Great!
I gave him amazing upgrades. Now you'll never be able to defeat him, which is why you need to find the source. Do not attack Shard. There's no point. You two combined couldn't defeat him.
Okay, Shadow, be real with me. What are we looking at? It's not good. Thank you, Joshua. And thank you, Dedrim. Suggestion: 2 parties, one hunts down Sage, the other distracts Shard. Also question, Shadow, are you hanging on stamina-wise? I'll be fine, certainly fine enough to look for
Excellent!
Sage.
Dedrim, that's an amazing plan. You guys have to do that.
I will accept that plan myself. I don't need you to tell me that I'm accepting that plan. Thank you, Lost Shadow Lord. What if Shard has free will and just hates ye all? That
No.
seems unlikely.
If Shard had free will, I think he'd be a little more organized than this. This is obviously Siege's work.
I think if Shard had free will, he'd be after me, not Shadow.
Haven't you noticed this is an exact repeat of everything that happened before?
Except when I tried to go to Central City to lead it towards the GUN base here, which is more heavily armored. He followed me.
Which is good. We can utilize that. You have to get out there, make Shard give chase while Sonic finds Siege and brings her to justice by destroying her. Much as it pains me to see my work destroyed this way.
I think you've got the plan a little backwards, Milo. Thank you, Tuxedo Turles. Overlord Milo used this situation as an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. There's a difference between intelligence, street smarts, and life experience. You greatly lack in the other two. Live and learn.
That's exactly what I'm doing, sir. I'm trying to get these two bozos to save the day.
Thank you, locked on target. Sonic, you will distract Shard. I will find
That's
Sage
a ridiculous
and make
plan.
her pay for what she's done.
You're the one who can teleport. If Shard ever gets too close to you, you can just get away.
Okay, I mean, I am a lot faster and probably a lot stronger than you, Shadow, but actually I just had a thought. So, isn't Shard already after you?
Thank you, Dominic. Hindsight the bottom, I Sage was likely a better idea.
Perhaps.
Yes, of course it was.
She will be spared no mercy when I find her. Well, actually, Shadow, since, Shard's actually looking for you
She'll be
anyway.
shown no mercy, you idiot. You can't. That's to say you will give her mercy.
Shut up, Milo, you're 5.
And you're God knows how old, you still can't talk.
But listen, Shadow, since, Shard's already after you, what if we switch jobs? No. Maybe if I just let Shard take you out of here.
Hold on. Just take a pause. Thanks, Mighty. Of course, Sage would work against you. Why even entertain her killer robot Shard, let alone any of her wishes? Forget it. The sleek robot people are getting injured and missing due to this mess. Shut Sage down. Put Shard out of commission. That's exactly what we're trying to do, Mighty. Now stop being a jerk.
You have experience with that stupid robot, Sonic. You can handle it. I'll look for Sage. On the contrary, I think
Hold
that...
on. Thanks, J-Dream. Let's just be logical for a second. Set aside your bloody rivalry for a second. Shard thinks Sonic is occupied elsewhere, not hunting Sage. Exactly. The only thing that makes sense is Sonic going after Sage.
I have the problem with Sage. She's
So
trying to...
what? Stop being a baby. I have a
Calling
problem with
anyone
Sage.
a baby is a lot coming from you.
I have a problem with Sage. I'm letting Sonic handle it.
Thank you, Lord Phantom. Shadow, Sage might reconnect to your head. Stay clear. Don't repeat Sage in your head. Tails told
Another
me that
good
couldn't
point.
happen again.
Think you locked on target. I think the faster one should go after Sage. Indeed, which is clearly Sonic.
Well,
Argument over.
don't worry, because I think Shard is already after you anyway, so I'm not gonna, interrupt him or anything. No. Have fun. I'm gonna go look for Sage. No! And away he goes.
I see this decision was made for him.
Yeah, I kind of thought it would be. Okay, so, look. Milo, no more evil, okay?
I'm just in a bunker telling you guys how to save the day, telling the truth.
Thanks, Night Fury Lover. I'm all for Sonic's plan.
I need another Dr. Pepper. Do you want Dr. Pepper, Sonic?
Sure, yeah, thanks. So, do you have anything that could help me find Sage?
Nope, only the pictures of her.
Do you have the picture or nothing? Not like a detector or a... You didn't put like a tracking chip in the robot body or...
No, Sonic, I did not.
Wow, you just really love making stuff easy, don't you? Thanks, Tetrim. Sonic, just remember, you've been tricked for underestimating somebody already. Play it smart. Yeah, I mean, finding Sage and making her stop everything would be the smart thing to do. Thanks, Dynamite. Good one, Blue. Good luck. Hopefully this ends fast. Yeah, thanks for that.
No time to lose, Sonic. Drink the soda and go.
Okay, soda down. Thanks, Dominic. You just want Shadow dead, don't you?
No, he's a useful pawn.
I don't want Shadow to die.
If he dies,
I just think
listen.
it's funny if he gets carried away by a robot trying to kill him.
If he dies, he dies. But at the moment, it's very inconvenient to us.
He's not actually gonna die.
He could. But I don't care. Thank you for it. Bye, Vegeta, Shadow, and Sonic, you stealth. Do whatever it takes. Just make sure you destroy her.
Look, finding Sage as fast as possible with no leg up, it's not gonna be stealthy. It's gonna be me running around really, really fast. But lucky for me, I actually happen to be pretty good at that.
Sonic, stop bragging. You just get to work.
Bye, Milo. I'm gonna go find Sage.
You give a guy Dr. Pepper and he still acts like that. What a jerk.
And Milo, you better have learned your lesson. No more evil. Okay, no more evil master plans.
I'm sitting around drinking Dr. Pepper. Now
No,
just go!
no more master plans.
You
No more
just
evil.
go.
You better have learned your lesson.
You give a guy a Dr. Pepper, and this is how he treats you. I only have 200 left. Such a jerk. No wonder Tails doesn't like him anymore. Goodbye, everybody. See you around.